Hey, welcome back to RamZland. Today I want to share with you sympathetic acoustic resonance with a tuning fork and a ping pong ball. Check this out. For this demonstration, you can see that I've strung my ping pong ball to a stand, and I'm using two tuning forks that are identical. Both of them are connected to resonators, and I have two glasses filled with the same amount of water and some toothpicks. Okay, for this first demonstration, I'm going to take a toothpick and I'm going to balance it on the edge of one of these glasses. And then I'm going to wet my finger and I'm just going to rub it along the brim of this glass and see if it'll reach its resonating frequency. Now, if they both have the same amount of water, then the air will vibrate from this glass to the second glass and cause it to vibrate at that same frequency and maybe knock that toothpick into the water. Let's find out. I'm going to dip my finger and I'm just going to start to rub the surface. Oh, I see a toothpick moving. Still moving. Let's see if it falls into the water. Oh, it fell into the water and they weren't even touching. Isn't that amazing? Okay, here's another example of a sympathetic vibration. Both of these tuning forks are identical, and when I strike one tuning fork, it's going to vibrate at a certain frequency, and it's going to make those vibrations travel through the air, and when they reach this second tuning fork, since it's the same, it'll vibrate at that same frequency, causing the ping pong ball to move. Check it out. So I'm going to strike this tuning fork. Watch the ping pong ball. Amazing, and I'm not touching it. So what you're seeing in both of these examples is a sympathetic vibration. All objects have a resonating frequency. And so when I filled this glass halfway and I rubbed my finger along the surface of the glass, that vibration caused it to resonate. And as it vibrated, the air molecules outside the glass started to vibrate at that same frequency and travel to the second glass. Now, if the second glass is filled with the same amount of water and the glass is identical to the first, then it will vibrate at that same frequency until the toothpick starts to move on the surface of the glass. Now, in the case of both of these resonating tuning forks, if the tuning forks are the same and one starts to vibrate, it will cause the air to vibrate at that same frequency. And if those air molecules reach another tuning fork that can vibrate at that same frequency, it'll start to vibrate, causing the ping pong ball to move. And that's why the ping pong ball and the toothpick moved in both of these demonstrations. I hope you enjoyed today's edition of RamZland, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this presentation, be sure to remember to like and subscribe.